Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name's Mamina. If you're new here, please do subscribe. Hit the bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. And most importantly, guys, make sure that you like and comment. Share this with someone if you think that they need it for guidance and clarity. This is a general reading for the collective, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, you're responsible for your actions and reactions when it comes to general and or personal readings. With that out of the way, we're going to hop into this one. I will say the energy here, it feels a little sad in a sense. This isn't a love reading. I will say that. We're not tapping into a love. So if you're watching this is about your personal affairs or perhaps someone close to you, personal affairs. Something that's going on with you or going on with a person close to you, but not a soulmate twin flame type thing. We're going to hop into what it is with the first card. We have money matters. So right off the bat, this feels like a block of some sort with money or a fight about money. But the root of this situation, these cards represent the core of what's happening. The root of this situation started around or has been magnified by money matters and money affairs. We have daddy issues. Okay. So this may actually tie into what the money matters is about. Also from this card, let me clarify, when a daddy issues card comes out or a mommy issues card, it's not always about feminine energy. Masculines deal with that type of issue as well. But the energy right now feels feminine. So take it how it resonates, takes it with whatever energy you identify with or as, but there's some feminine energy around this daddy issue and it's related to money or some type of money matter. So this is a family affair. Whatever's going on with this money, it involves family. And we have be patient. Some patience is required in this situation. I'm also feeling like right now this is referencing the chakras a bit. We have this purple color, which feels much like the third eye chakra, the intuition. So you might have had a certain inkling about what's going on with this money issue. You had, on one hand, it's like you had no idea that, I feel like the events that's unfolding right now, you didn't expect them to unfold the way they did, but you kind of like expected it to be some ish, if that makes sense. Take it how it resonates. That's like the chakra energy I'm picking up here. You might be having headaches in the frontal lobe of the brain. You might be having headaches like in the center of the top of your head. This is like causing you a headache. We're going to break it down. And I feel like these two cards are speaking between a mixture between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. That might be why I'm picking up on this like sad or lonely like feeling. So whatever this is, it's affecting the heart chakra and the communication. We're going to get into this card to explain this one. Yeah. Family issue. We have the Five of Wands. So there's a conflict going on here. There's a conflict. I'm hearing bickering. Okay, so whoever I'm channeling with this, again, take what resonates. This is for a large group. Some of you are young, and whoever's doing the bickering, they're older. They're an older generation, but they're close to you. So maybe they're like sisters, aunts. Again, I'm picking up on feminine energy, but there could be some masculines here. The argument is over the money. The argument's over whatever this money matter is. I'm hearing like, well, I was supposed to be power of attorney. Well, I was supposed to be in charge of this. Well, so-and-so know they owe me that. And I bet such and such did this. So I feel like this is people talking both behind your back and to your face. This pot right here, this boiling, if it actually feels like it's boiling gold, like someone's trying to melt down all the funds. Maybe somebody's running through the funds, or they're arguing about running through the funds. Something about wasting the money or being mad that they can't get their hands on the money. Everyone feels like, pretty much, I feel like everyone feels entitled to the pot. Everyone feels like they're entitled to what's boiling in the pot. And they're all trying to talk about what ingredients. And by ingredients, I mean whoever left this money or whoever's giving this money. Because for some of you, it feels like, again, I heard power of attorney. So for some of you, it feels like perhaps, unfortunately, someone passed and money's coming to you, or someone just gave you money and they really don't want to hear two issues about who don't like it. But there's some bickering going on, and the bickering, it's really becoming a problem. It's ruining things like family functions and things like that. I'm feeling like people that perhaps you or a person connected to you who this reading resonates with were depending upon, they're starting to see their true colors. Even the cats are bickering. There's a lot of hissing. Like, it's petty. It's petty and it's pointless because the people arguing, some of them would just run through the coin and they all feel entitled. Like they all feel like they contribute something to that pot. But it's not like they're saying, hey, let's split this, due to whatever portion we think we contribute. Or, hey, they left this to that person. Let's just trust that person will do the right thing. Instead, it's like, no, it should have been mine. Well, it should have been mine. So it's a lot of cattiness, very catty. There are some masculine energies here, but for the majority of you, this feels like it's bickering amongst women, like just ridiculous, like aunties or sisters or something. Let's get into daddy issues. Yep, hogging all the coin. Hogging all the coin. Okay, so I'm kind of picking up two things here. On one hand, okay, one thing's for sure, this is a not share energy with this Four of Pentacles here. This is like, I'm sitting on this, y'all ain't getting none of this. Nobody's touching a dime. So I'm picking up two things. Someone was left some type of funds or some type of coin, and everyone's bickering about it. Everyone's lying on you, saying that you're not willing to share whatever it is, but you didn't even know that you were left these funds. Like, you didn't know. The other person is someone that things were left to you, but it's getting sabotaged a bit. There's interference with you actually getting it. Someone's sitting on it. Like, someone maybe has perhaps a power of attorney. And so they're somehow, even though the money's yours and it's meant to be yours, they're in the way. It's like they don't want to give it to you. They're finding excuses. Perhaps again, I feel like some of you might be young, so maybe you're not of age yet to receive it. Like, there's nothing to keep you from getting it, but perhaps there's like something in a will or something that was said that's keeping you from being able to access these funds. For others, and this is completely like out of nowhere, for others, you have a male figure, could be a father, but there's some type of male figure that's actually over whatever this inheritance is that you're supposed to get, or money. It's because, again, I'm not sensing for all of you that someone passed. For some of you, somehow money's supposed to come to you and there's a figure. And for some of you, it is a male figure stopping you from getting your coins. Like they're sitting on the chest. And again, the crazy thing about it that all of you feel like, because y'all didn't really know what was going on, you feel like the cat. Like you kind of feel like you just want to, like, you're not even thinking about this. You just want to like leave. You want to get out because you kind of feel trapped in whatever this bickering is about it. And you're just looking at the window like, I don't want to argue. I'm done arguing about this ish. I didn't even know about it. Because I feel like people are lying on you. I feel like the person sitting on the money in those scenarios, they're lying on you. They're making it seem like you coerced the person or stole or lied. Like you somehow came across this coin in a not legit way. But it's like you didn't know. Or however you came about it, it's the right way. It's not wrong, but they're interfering. For the patients, we have Two of Pentacles. This is, okay, so this situation makes you feel like you got to juggle a lot. You're having a hard time getting balance right now because you feel like, and I mean, if you notice the cat is jumping on there while you're trying to balance, like clearly that's going to throw your balance off if you're not careful, right? You sort of feel like now you have to juggle all this stuff that you weren't prepared to juggle. This situation with this money coming in, you probably have, some of you, this isn't for everyone. Some of you are probably going through something with finances and you could really use this money but you don't want the drama it's coming with, right? You kind of feel like, well, I can't just toss it away, but at the same time, I don't really want to deal with this. Like, you got to be careful, because I feel like some of you are trying to shut down. Like, you're going within, you're withdrawing. And patience needs to come in, because there's a balance that needs to take place. There's a balance that's about to take place. I just seen 1019. That may mean something for you guys. There's a balance about to take place. It's hard for you to see it now, but it's coming. And you need the patience. So let's look at a solution, right? So we have these cards fitting these situations, right? Two of Pentacles. You're trying to get your grounding here. You're trying to balance this out right now. For most of you right now, things are very rocky, right? So what's the solution? Ten of Swords. I'm saying it like that because of it's confirming the emotion that I was picking up on before. You're very in your head right now. This feels like betrayal to you. Because again, some of the people bickering, some of the people gossiping about you. I just saw 1111. Some of the people gossiping about you were people that you thought you could trust. People you thought loved you, cared for you. And you're like, you should know I wouldn't do this. Or you should know I'm not sneaky like that. I didn't know this person was leaving me this. Or, why would I not take care of family? Why would I not make sure y'all are straight? I just don't want to go against the wishes of this person. Or whoever left it to you last minute. Again, you didn't know. Maybe that person isn't speaking up for you. The individual, because again, all different kind of groups. The male figure who's holding money from you, you don't understand why they're doing it. Because it's not like they can use it. They can't. Even if I'm going to tell you now, even if they're trying to manipulate to find a way to take it from you, they can't. It was left to you. There's no legal way to do that. And any other means they may try isn't going to work. Because I'm hearing like everything's in order. Like whoever did this, most of the paperwork's in order. Again, take what resonates. But the solution here, I want you to notice. Let me see. I gotta probably. There we go. You see how she's reaching for the broom? You feel betrayed. You feel stabbed in the back, right? Because of all this conflict. But here's the thing. You can't lay there. You need to get balanced. You can't just lay here. Reach for the broom. The reason that she's reaching for this broom is so that she can take flight. You got to you're in this mental space. We got, the cat is actually chasing off the person that stabbed you in the back. Do you notice that? This is, a cat may be a familiar for you or may mean something to you. Some of you might be like the Year of the Tiger. That just came in. It just came in like that. I'm seeing Year of the Tiger. That's just one of the attributes I'm seeing here. I'm seeing Capricorns, Virgos. I'm seeing Sagittarius and Aries. So either that's in your chart somewhere. I'm also going to put what these cards are in the description, because the cards have their own, zodiacs. But though that's just the energy. That's the energy coming in here. So even if it's not in your sign, that's the energy. That's the vibration of the energy. But you gotta come up out of this space. Like, you can't just lay there pinned to the ground. I feel like some of you are just kind of like, you're stuck between just laying there like, pretty much F it. I don't even care, F it. But the reality is, if you do that, you will care later, and it'll be a bigger pain, a bigger problem, more conflict. So you can't let them pin you down like that. Reaching for the broom is taking flight. Taking the knives out your back, saying, okay, now I know y'all true colors. I'm not going to waste my time sitting here having ill will. I'm not going to waste my time sitting here with all of that. I'm going to get this stuff straight, and then I'm going to move forward. I'm going to grab this broom. I'm going to take flight. This is a sign for you to take flight and to not just to lay there. Let's see. We have Page of Swords. Yeah, like I said, some of you feel young, an adult. I'm not necessarily, might be some adolescence here, but energy wise, but I feel like most of you are an adult, but perhaps you're not old enough to tap into what this is. And for others, it's that you're younger than the people bickering. The people bickering are older than you. But this Page of Swords is telling you that it's time to sharpen the mind. There's some stuff that you need to learn in order to come up out of this situation. This person sitting here, for those of you who that's a male figure, could be a father or someone else trying to hold something back from you, they're trying to make you feel stupid. That's what I'm hearing. The people bickering are trying to make you feel stupid. Like you're too young to know this, that, and the third. You don't know about legal affairs. How you going to manage that money? You don't know about that. It's time to open these books, sharpen this mind, sharpen the tongue, I'm also hearing. Because some of you are kind of quiet. It's not about talking back in the sense of like, I'm just going to be snappy with you. Hit them with education. Hit them with verbiage that they can't understand. Verbiage they thought you didn't know. This is a sharpening of the mind. This is the grabbing the broom. I'm going to take flight by first understanding what it is I need to know. That's going to help that balance come in. Let's go to the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. Because your emotions are off with this. Even though fire, like, the passion energy and the earth energy was very strong here, obviously there's mental and emotional hurt here, right? But when you get the mind to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm going to sharpen my mind. I'm going to grab this broom. I'm going to take flight. I refuse to be held down by this bull. I'm not tolerating this bull. It's been getting in the way of your creativity. And once again, with this being a page, I feel like you guys are young, like 20 somethings, like between maybe 17 and up. But this situation, it's been getting in the way of your creativity because it's been affecting your emotions. There might be something you were working on, a project of sorts, that this was interrupting. You're being told, no, don't do that. Don't let this interrupt that. Come up out of this stuck feeling. Focus on what you were focused on. Don't allow for people's bullshit. I'm tired of trying to like bite my tongue on that, because this energy is actually like, their energy is pissing me off. Don't let people's bullshit get in the way of your creativity and your growth. Their bickering is their problem. This stingy ass person, their stinginess, their problem. It has nothing to do with you. You don't take on other people's problems and conflicts. This matter will be straightened out. It's going to need patience, but you're also going to need to know what you're dealing with, because they're going to try and make you feel like you don't know anything. They're going to try and make you feel like you're not ready to handle the responsibility. Somebody obviously trusted you to handle it. But I would say, in case some of you have to lawyer up, there's no legal card here, but just in case, hop in them books, study. There's something else that you might be trying to sharpen your mind about. And this has been creating a block. Don't let it do that. Get back into your creativity. Allow your emotions to balance out. Something's, other than this money, something else is coming to you. And allow yourself to start sharpening your mind. Allow yourself to, I always take like the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords as like, sometimes they're the spy. Because when you sharpen your mind and you're observant, you notice everything, whether you want to or not. I'm a naturally observant person. When you can naturally observe something, there's one word could be said and it triggers you to remember something that happened a year ago, a month ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And so you can end up sometimes having a lot of tea on people. I kind of feel like these people up here bickering kind of forgot that. You might be somebody with really good memory, right? You chose not to judge these people because they're family, and now you're sitting here like, okay, so that's like that time. It's triggering things. Let's see what we have up here. Discovery period. The page, both of the pages, that's that student energy. I'm sitting here to get lessons. I'm sitting here taking lessons. Allow yourself to discover what's really going on here. Allow yourself to discover new sides of yourself as well. But this is letting you know. Didn't I just say spy? I don't mean to say spy like y'all spying on people, but when you start paying attention, because people like this, they slip. It's inevitable. So when you start paying attention, or you start listening for certain key words, if you feel what I'm saying, you catch on to little conniving things that they do. They'll give themselves away. They will be their own worst snitch, if you feel what I'm saying. Let's get into the bottom of the deck to close this out. In 1 week. Be patient. In 1 week, and this is a timeless reading. Whenever you find this, should it relate to your situation, should you resonate with it, that's the time frame. I don't like putting Pacific times on things, unless spirit is very Pacific. But in 1 week, something with this is going to shift. And you need to be in your discovery period right now and onward in order to catch what's going on. But I keep hearing be patient. Don't allow them to disrupt what you already have in flow. Some of you might have been working on something. You might have, like, I keep seeing creative things. You might have been working on something and you paused in order to deal with all this. Again, I'm trying to control my language, but they're pissing me off. you in 1 week, there'll be some clarity on certain things. And I feel like perhaps what you're working on in 1 week may bear some result too. But your energy plays a huge portion in this. That's why they kind of want to keep you on a low vibration. Because if they can keep you on a low vibration, you won't be able to fully hold on to all the amazing things that are coming to you. You'll be too busy concerned about trying to juggle all the madness. This needs to get into balance. This Two of Pentacles needs to have balance here. So allow yourself to get balance. Be patient. Keep your ears open. Right? Keep your ears open. Get out of this stuck situation. This is a part of the solution. This is a drastic part. Because right now you're feeling... And listen, you have divine protection. Again, a cat may mean something to you. A cat may be a familiar for you. Maybe you like cats. Maybe you have a cat. If you have a cat, pay attention to that cat when certain people come around. Especially if you know that you have like a really loving cat or animal. Like typically they like everyone. And then this one person comes around and it's like the cat loses its mind. It don't like nobody all of a sudden. That's a sign. It's like babies. Babies do the same thing. Right? I feel like that's your reading. My encouragement here for you, my advice for you here, or guidance, I like to say guidance more than advice. The guidance I would give to you here is first and foremost, don't let that bickering put you in an energy where you're not achieving your goals. That don't help you. That actually gives them more fuel. They don't need more fuel. They're going to fail at this anyway, and you need to have that mentality. But sharpen the mind, because there's some things that you need to discover. There's some stuff that needs to come to light, and you're going to be the person to catch it. Also, I feel like personally, there's some stuff that you need to discover, some self-discovery going on here. The page is the student. Okay? And then with your creative side, with this Page of Cups energy over here, something in 1 week is coming. For some of you, it might actually be, and this is a very faint feeling, so it's not for a vast majority, but there might also be something love related here, or perhaps a love person of yours is going to help you with what's going on, because some of you are with someone who's pissed about this. Like they're trying to like keep you cool, but they're boiling inside. Like if they could kick every single person's here butt, they would. So take it how it resonates. But all right, my loves, remember, you're responsible for your actions and reactions, but I always say center yourself, use your discernment. Don't let anyone knock you off of your guard. I actually feel like this cat I feel like the cat's trying to train you in a sense here. See if I can get this to focus. I feel like the cat's trying to jump on there just to see if you can really balance yourself. Because they're like, you need to be prepared for all this ish over here. Peace, love, and light, beautiful beings. Blessings. Love you, beautiful souls.